Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here, and today I would like to review and finally announce my collaboration with bodybuilding photographer and film director Alex Ardenti on the newly released film SUPPS the Movie. The film chronologically documents the history of supplementation and in my opinion is an absolute masterpiece. Today I will not only review the movie but give you an exclusive sneak peek at some footage that Alex Ardenti himself has given to me to share with you, my audience. If you are into silver era and golden era bodybuilding, of which I know most of you are, and if you want a good dose of old school bodybuilding nostalgia, and you'd like to learn about the evolution of the multi-billion-dollar supplement industry, then this movie is definitely for you. Now, as you just saw, the film features the who's who of bodybuilding, both old school and new school. And as I mentioned, the film is available to watch on Amazon Prime and Vimeo. The links are given in the description below and is only $15 to purchase, or you can hire it for about $10. Now, I watched the film SUPPS the Movie on Friday night after my kids went to sleep, and it was just awesome. The first hour of the film is just pure nostalgia. It felt like I was flicking through my old Wader Muscle Mag collection in HD. It's awesome, and I really want to highlight this because Alex Ardenti, from what I know, was given exclusive rights to go through the Wader archives and pull out some unpublished, never before seen photos and just awesome stuff from the golden and silver era of bodybuilding, which you'll only be able to see if you watch SUPPS the Movie. It is just awesome. It is really like going back into a time capsule in that era, and all of you old school bodybuilding fans will just love to see this movie. Oh man, now as you just saw, you get Arnold, you got Dave Draper, the blonde bomber, you've got Frank Zane, Larry Scott, first Mr. Olympia, you've got everyone in it. It's just awesome. I love this film. The nostalgia is just all over it. It's just fantastic. And I've watched this film twice already, and just watching this clip again, I mean, it just gives me the shivers, and I just want to watch it again. Tonight I'm just going to watch it again. It's just so good. I just love it. Now, let me give you a breakdown of the storyline of the film while I catch my breath. And basically, the storyline of SUPPS the Movie is this. Alex starts off by talking about the history, of course, and he chronologically goes through the history of bodybuilding supplementation. And what I really love about the start of the film is that he actually talks about his own story, his personal story, which we can really all relate to. Because he like most of us back in the day, especially, I mean, I'm over 40 years old, so I started my bodybuilding as well back in the 80s. And just like Alex, I mean, it's like it goes through those feelings of pursuing your bodybuilding dreams when you first look at those mags, or you first saw those images of Arnold or Lou Ferrigno in Hulk or in Conan or in the Terminator films, and you can really relate to that story. To pursue your dream as a muscle man, and you see them all drinking their protein shakes, and you go, man, if I get that shake, I can look like them. And I mean, we know that it's not necessarily the case, but it brings me back to that moment watching this part of the film, especially in the beginning. It brings me back to that moment in my early childhood and early teens when, I thought everything was possible. The world was possible if I just took that protein drink, and that feeling is there. I mean, it is there in that film. It is just so good. It's it's just it's fantastic, that feeling you get again, right? You kind of feel like a child again, go through those magazines. That's why I keep repeating that. I really do feel like I'm going through my mags again. I have that same feeling. Just going through my mags and going, yeah, I'm going to hit the gym and I'm going to drink my shake and I'm going to be huge like Arnold, I just get that feeling again. Anyway, continuing with the storyline. So he does talk about his own childhood, how he was pursuing his bodybuilding dreams and following the workouts, buying the drinks, buying the supplements, etc. The film also goes through the battles, I guess, at the time during the silver era, especially between Wader, Hoffman, and Dan Lurie, of course, all which were pioneers in the bodybuilding supplement industry. Of course, They battled through the 50s, 60s, and 70s, after which Wader truly shone and rised above the rest of them. And of course, the film then explores the subsequent companies that followed in the 80s, 90s, and present, which really now delved into the scientific, detail of supplements, the scientific discoveries, the research that was being made into supplementation, and the subsequent now explosion of the industry. The film at the end also gives, of course, a list of the more recommended supplements that are researched, and in that respect, it's an excellent tool for people that are also considering taking supplements and have never taken them before. The end, of course, is an excellent reference. It does give an excellent list of supplements now that are highly proven, of course, that are proven to work clinically. And the film ends there. It's a really awesome film. So now that I've given you my impressions and the storyline of the film, I'd like to share with you my review of SUPPS the movie. The film, being 2 hours long, is a comprehensive and chronological experience of the history of the bodybuilding supplement industry. The film is narrated by Alex Ardenti and takes you step by step through the evolution of supplements used from the Bronze Era, Silver Era, and Golden Era of bodybuilding all the way through to the current and present day. The quality of the images are HD, and I mean, these images from the past are brought back to life. I mean, they are clear as crystal. As you can see, this one from Dave the blonde bomber Draper, drinking his protein drink there. And I mean, you'll see beautiful cans of Wader protein powders and Rio Blairs, etc. It's all there. You'll learn so much about the supplement industry as it evolved through time. It's really comprehensive. Further, the interviews that are actually offered within the film, I mean, we have the who's who of bodybuilding present in this film, and the who's who of the supplement industry as well. And this really adds further weight to this very well researched film documentary. It is fantastic, and it gets a double thumbs up from me, the Golden Era Bookworm. Finally, I of course appear in the film credits because Alex Ardenti did contact me a couple of years ago for some information, specifically several scans of which you will actually see in the film, several scans of advertisements, of course, that I own in my muscle mags. And to be honest, I'm not sure whether these were officially used in the film, but they definitely at least acted as references for Alex to then pursue at the Wader archives. And I'm so excited. I mean, look at my name is just there with Gold's Gym and with a photo of Arnold. I mean, damn, I'm so happy. This is like, I'm really happy. I'm so happy that I was, even though my contribution, at least in my own eyes, was a small contribution, I'm still glad to have been part of this amazing project and to see it come through at the end, and just really man, it's just pure nostalgia. There's no other way I can express that. I mean, especially that first hour of the film, it is just pure nostalgia. It is gold. If you're into old school bodybuilding, you will just love this film. I just can't stress that enough. It's great, and I've loved it, and I'll continue watching it again. It's great. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you have enjoyed my review on SUPPS the movie, a film by Alex Ardenti, out now on Amazon Prime and Vimeo. If you did enjoy watching the my little video review, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm, leave me your comments, and thank you for watching.